Hello, everyone. Welcome to the draw request walkthrough for the Texas Energy Fund's In-ERCOT Generation Loan Program. In this video, we'll walk through the end-to-end process to submit a draw request in the Texas Energy Fund portal for the In-ERCOT Generation Loan Program. We will 1. Submit the payment information form, 2. Create and submit the draw request form, 3. Upload the independent engineer certificate and the T3 date down endorsement via award files. Let's get started. We'll first learn how to submit the payment information form. You'll receive an email notification that you've been assigned a new task to enter payment information. After receiving the email, log into your Texas Energy Fund portal account. Go to My Dashboard. Scroll to Tasks. Click the arrow next to Payment Information and click Go to Award Form. This will take you to the Introduction section. Click Next Page to continue. Now, on the Payment Information section, you may add your payment information by clicking Add Row. In the pop-up, enter the required information. The payment information form collects details such as bank name, beneficiary name, administrative or collateral or depository agent contacts, borrower contact information, account number, ABA number, beneficiary address, and optional reference or FFC information. When you're finished, click Add. Once added, you'll see a success message. Click the X to dismiss it. Then, click Next Page to go to Attestation. On the Attestation section, enter the required information. Click Save as Draft. Then, click Submit to submit your payment information. You'll see a confirmation message once the payment information form submits successfully. We will now create a draw request in the Texas Energy Fund portal. After logging in, navigate to My Dashboard. Then, scroll to Awards. Click your award link to open your loan award. In Award Details, find the Requests section and click New Requests. In the pop-up, click Draw Request, and then click Create. A new draw request form will be created. Close the success message by clicking the X. Then click the Draw Request link in the request table to open the form. You'll start on the Introduction section. The draw request form has 6 sections: Introduction, Draw Information, Invoice, Certified Draw Documents, Payment Instructions, and Attestation. All required questions in each section and all file uploads must be completed before you can submit your application. Click Next Page to proceed to the Draw Information section. On the Draw Information section, enter the required information. You'll provide the requested date for receipt of draw funds, the amount of the draw request, the aggregate principal amount, certify it meets the required threshold in your credit documents, and indicate whether you're a municipally owned utility. Next, click Save as Draft, then click Next Page. Next is the Invoice section. This is where you will enter eligible expenses and provide associated invoices, receipts, purchase orders, or other proof of payment. In the expense information area, you will upload two items. One, the zip file with invoices and any supporting documentation needed for each expense, such as contracts or agreements. Two, the lead sheet listing all expenses included in this draw request. On the lead sheet, enter project costs from largest to smallest dollar amount, and make sure your invoice substantiation attachments follow that same order to support the review. To upload invoices and the lead sheet, click Upload a new file. Select your file or drag and drop and click Done once uploaded. You can upload multiple files at once. File uploads are limited to 30 megabytes each. If a file is larger, especially a zip file, split it and upload multiple files. Please note that there are file naming standards for invoices, the lead sheet, and other supporting documentation that borrowers need to adhere to. You may find these naming standards in the Draw Request User Guide. After the files upload successfully, complete the remaining fields, requested loan amount and total project costs, and add notes if desired. Then click Save as Draft and click Next Page. Now you'll upload draw documents in the Certified Draw Documents section. Upload the required files. This includes the construction requisition form, supplemental documentation, and the notice of borrowing. You'll also complete the acknowledgments and certifications shown on the page, including acknowledging the requirements to separately submit the independent engineer certificate and the T3 per the credit agreement. Once your files are uploaded, click Save as Draft and then Next Page to proceed to the Payment Instructions section. On the Payment Instructions section, payment information from your payment information form will auto-populate. Click the arrow in the payment table, select View to review, and click Cancel to close. If there is a change in your payment information, contact the Texas Energy Fund Administrator to request an update. Once you confirm the payment information is correct, check the confirmation box. Save as draft, and click Next Page to move to the attestation section. On the attestation page, complete the required items. Confirm the information is true and correct, enter today's date, and enter the authorized signatory or designated representative. Click Save as Draft, then click Submit. A submission confirmation message will appear once the draw request form has been submitted successfully. Once you submit the draw request, you can no longer make edits. After you submit the draw request, you'll receive a confirmation email with next steps, including uploading the independent engineer certificate and the T3 date down endorsement once they're available. To upload the IE certificate and T3 form, navigate to My Dashboard. Open your award, click Award Files, and then click Upload. In the description, use the required naming convention included in the Draw Request User Guide. Your file name should match your input for this description. Click Choose File, select the IE certificate and click Done. Once uploaded, the file appears in the Award Files table. Repeat this process for the T3 date down endorsement. That completes the end-to-end process for submitting a draw request via the Texas Energy Fund portal. We've submitted the payment information form, draw request form, and uploaded the IE certificate and T3 forms. You may receive follow-up requests for additional substantiation from the Texas Energy Fund Administrator. The Draw Request User Guide also contains additional information on the process for submitting draw requests via the Texas Energy Fund portal. Thank you for listening to the Draw Request walkthrough.